What's going on, y'all? So today we are going to be covering Helium, also known as the People's Network. Before we get started, I want to get a quick message out there for those of you who liked my video on Cardano. If you guys are interested in Cardano, definitely look into checking out my uncle's channel, which is known as Repto Crypto. I will leave a link in the description below so you guys can check his channel out. He got me into Cardano, also known as ADA, when it was around 7 cents. And it is now at an upwards of $2 plus and should be going much higher. But as you guys know, this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor, but you should definitely check out my uncle's channel because he has a very extensive knowledge on crypto and he's been in the space for quite some time. But anyways, guys, let's get on with the video. Helium Network, also known as the People's Network, is the world's first wireless peer-to-peer network. That is a secure and low-cost way for IoT devices to send data throughout the internet. And all of this is done through us, the people, which are the people who run the network, the People's Network. So let's take a deeper dive into this one. Alright guys, so I've been watching Helium for quite some time. Gotta give credit where it's due to Token Metrics because about a year ago they bought this one up on my radar and it has definitely been a very nice one to watch. So with this being said, Helium's technology allows anyone to build out massive cost-effective wireless infrastructure in an entirely new business model that benefits everyone, guys. So with that being said, basically Helium is a proof of coverage network which allows people to build on the network. So we're gonna come here. Basically, the way that people build on this network is they use miners to build on the network, and the miners actually wirelessly connect to other miners and trade data. So with this data information, people are actually allowed to run the network, which is also known as the People's Network, guys. I just like saying the People's Network because it's just like a nice feeling to say. I don't know why, but I just really like saying it, so I'm gonna keep saying it a lot throughout this video. But anyways, guys, Helium's blockchain. The blockchain is a new blockchain that is built from the ground up to incentivize the creation of decentralization. Public wireless network, guys. So it's based on a new novel work algorithm called proof of coverage and rewards miners in the HNT token, which is the Helium token. So the native token of Helium is HNT. So mining Helium is completely reliable and scalable, and it is also secure through data cloud devices through encryption. So with that all being said, this is the network right here. I'm going to definitely touch down on this later on in the video, so definitely stay tuned for that because guys, this is insanely impressive as what this network has accomplished. So explore the network, guys. Right now there are a total of 132,311 hotspots that are totally up and running right now with a current circulating supply of HNT at 98 million. So let's continue. So what exactly is proof of coverage and how does it work? Okay, so how that works is the Helium blockchain uses a novel work algorithm called proof of coverage, also known as POC, to verify that hotspots are located where they claim to be located. So put another way, basically POC tries to verify on an ongoing basis that hotspots are honestly representing their location and the wireless network coverage they are creating from that location. So basically they're using POC, proof of coverage, to verify that these areas are actually where they are saying they are at, and these hotspots are actually up and running real time in their specific locations. So with that being said, let's go down here and see proof of coverage in action. The Helium Network Explorer is the best resource for reviewing POC related data before you dive into POC internals. Here are a few POC challenges to help you visualize how it works. So they have the Cheesy Brick Mustang from block 641265, and then Plain Mocha Mouse from block 643923. So these names right here are the names of the hotspot miners, and basically they are verifying both of their locations on the Helium Network map. So what exactly are the roles of these two hotspots? So the roles of these hotspots are basically right here. One, the challenger. The challenger is the hotspot that constructs and issues the POC challenge. Hotspots issue challenges approximately once per every 300 blocks. And then number 2, there's the transmitter. Transmitters, sometimes called challengee, are the ones that this hotspot is trying to target of the POC challenge, and is trying to be responsible for transmitting or beaconing, challenging the packets to potentially be witnessed by geographically approximating hotspot locations. So number 3, there's also the witness, which I'm pretty sure you guys are probably familiar with if you guys have been in the crypto space for a minute. But if you're not, witnesses are basically the hotspots that are geographically approximated to the transmitter and report the existence of the challenge packet after it has been transmitted. So basically they're witnessing the transaction. So basically, in short, for proof of coverage is the 2 networks that are known as hotspots are basically verifying to each other that they are actually real and in their current locations, and they are sharing live data in real time to each other, which is making it easier for other networks to relate that information to other network owners. So in short, if you're wondering how this benefits the general population, basically business owners can basically use the Helium network for very cheap and limited access to the Helium hotspot miners, which relay all of this information and data at a very, very fast rate. And so basically, if there are, like, let's say there's a parking meter, or there's a dog that has a tracker on it or something like that, it is actually relaying to the Helium network hotspot miners in real time, and it's very low and cost effective. Basically, if you lose your dog, Helium can help you find them in real time. So here is the Helium network map. As you can see, this map is huge, guys. It's definitely growing by the day, actually. So right now we have 132,000 hotspot miners. The hotspot miners have increased by 39,000 hotspot miners within the past 30 days. As you can see, the trend is going straight up because the demand for these hotspots is just going through the roof right now. The block height is also up 41,000, and the market price is currently up 4%, which is at $19.80. You can also stake Helium. So right now there is 22.52 million Helium being staked right now, which amounts to a huge amount of money, as you can see here. So there's been a total of 28 million beacons, and there's a total of 2,252 staked validators. So as we can see here, I'm gonna just scroll into like a random area on the map right now. My computer is very slow, so give it a minute because it is super duper old. All right, so as you can see, these are hotspot miners that are found in this location right here, and there is a ton of them. All right, so we're looking currently at Georgia. Okay, so I see Atlanta. I know that area. Okay, so these are all the hotspot miners that are located in Atlanta. I'm going to click this one that's directly on top of Atlanta, and we're going to get a quick overview of what exactly this network looks like in this area. So this network is called Careful Blush Fish. So basically with the hotspot miners, you give the hotspot miner a name, and then you connect to the network basically. So we're going to open up the statistics for this specific hotspot miner right here, and if my computer will actually load, we can actually see some real lifetime data. So this is basically everything that this hotspot miner is connecting to and transmitting to currently, and as you can see, it's actually got some decent range on it. So right now you can also see the live earnings of any hotspot miner on the network. Right now this person is earning a total of about $16 in 24 hours. So we'll check the 30-day. So for the entire month, this network, this hotspot miner has been earning $163 in Helium, which is 8 Helium, which is up 182%. And there's been a total of 10 witnesses. Like I said before, there has to be witnesses for this network, and these are the witnesses here. So this is definitely a very lucrative thing, and there's a lot of eyeballs on Helium right now because this is groundbreaking technology right here. And as you can see, there's also a ton of other people on the network. I can probably scroll on this for days, literally, guys. Like, I'll sit here and scroll. I'll be scrolling forever. So pretty much, guys, the demand on Helium hotspot miners right now is through the roof, as you can imagine, because people are saying that they can make so much money off of this. So with that being said, a lot of the hotspot mining manufacturers are on back order all the way into 2022. How do I know this? Because about like 4 or 5 months ago, I ordered a Helium hotspot miner through Bobcat, which is actually one of the most productive out of all of the list of miners, in my personal opinion. As I said before, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but the miners cost about $500. And within time, depending on where you're located, it should be able to pay for itself. But I am definitely going to have to touch down on Helium a little bit more and in depth after this video, because there's a lot that goes into hotspot mining that needs to be disclosed. So I'm definitely going to probably end up doing another video on this, especially once my miner finally gets here. And really quick before we get to the charts and everything, I want to talk to you guys about LongFi. So basically, LongFi combines the LoRaWAN wireless protocol with the Helium blockchain. So any LoRaWAN device can transfer data on the Helium network. LongFi delivers roaming capabilities and supports micropayments transactions. So basically, customers only pay based on network usage, which without needing to deploy gateways or network users. So basically, they have device roaming, micropayments, and LoRaWAN support, guys. So anyways, let's go straight over here to the chart. Currently, Helium is trading at a price of $19.43. HNT currently has a market cap of $1.8 billion and has a circulating supply, like I said before, of 94 million and a total supply of 223 million with a max supply relating the same, basically. So let's scroll down here and look at the chart. As you can see, Helium has had quite the run up. So about a year ago, Helium was trading at $1.62, and now it's where it's at now. It's actually higher than its previous all-time high. I'm pretty sure Helium actually did cross $20. I'm pretty sure, but what CoinGecko is relaying might not be completely accurate. But if I'm wrong, definitely correct me on that in the comments. But anyways, guys, as you can see here, just like the rest of the market, it is starting to move back upwards as Bitcoin is also moving up and gaining bullish traction. So with Helium, guys, honestly, in my opinion, Helium is in uncharted territory right now and is still in price discovery mode. They are ranked number 68 on market cap rank, and I honestly believe they should be ranked much higher. I honestly believe as the more development goes on with the Helium network and the more people are onboarding with hotspot miners on the daily, we can definitely see much of a use case here. So with that being said, as the Helium network continues to increase in usage and developmentation, basically, we can definitely see a very, very nice movement up in price. So I would not be surprised if Helium made it to an upward of $50+ by the end of this year. That's my personal price prediction for this one right here. I'm looking for about 50+ out of Helium, and I really wouldn't be surprised if within the next few years Helium was $100+, because honestly, in my personal opinion, I believe a network like this is actually needed, and it has a very big use case. It's probably one of the largest use cases in the crypto space right now, if you personally ask me. But yeah, guys, this is Helium Network. Helium Network is very interesting and definitely something that I will be watching. If you guys will be watching it and have any questions about it, leave a comment in the comment section below, because this is definitely an interesting one. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna close this video out and hope you guys have a good morning. I'm out.